Monza, DZD. There's no one who's gonna know if you're playing enough, too much or too little, besides you, right? Because you know all the nuances of your own life, and for anyone to comment and try to tell you that you should play more or less, it's impossible, because they don't know what your time commitments are, they don't know your restrictions, they don't know your energy levels, and so the answer is we don't know, right? No one knows. Only you know what's the most important thing when you wake up every day, and as long as you can take care of, right, you take care of your essential things, right? They say hard choices, easy life, easy choices, hard life. As long as as long as you take care of your school and your work, right, your bills are paid, then you can unlock training for you could reward yourself with the gift of being able to play the game you love. And I think the goal should be, right, you get a little bit better every day, and it sounds like you're already committed based on the things that you're saying, that you're going to the gym, you're playing with your friend, you're doing some wall ball, right, some keepy ups and some wall ball. So I guess I want to ask you a few questions just to try and guide you into maybe growing your soccer game and life a little bit. I'm going to try and raise your trajectory in terms of things that you're focusing on that I wish I knew years ago that might help you grow. The first question is, have you ever been taught how to breathe? Because this is something I wish I knew years ago, 20 plus years ago, 27 years ago. I wish I was taught this, right? They teach kids how to breathe in Russia and in China. High-level sports players at a very young age, they teach them breathing and relaxation techniques. And that's one thing in the US that we don't do well, is in terms of coaches and schooling. So if you haven't been taught how to breathe, I would check out Dr. Vranich, Vranich, her TED Talk, How to Breathe. Completely changed my life. And within 5 minutes, by learning her simple breathing technique, you can improve your stamina and endurance almost instantaneously, because this new technique is effortless and it uses less energy than arguably most other ways to breathe. So that would be my first thing, right? Because they say controlling your breath is the most important thing. You go 3 days without water. You can go 3 days without water. You can go 3 hours without heat if you're in a cold environment, and you could go 3 minutes without air. So learning how to breathe, that could really change the trajectory of your training. Number 2 is, are you currently using an RMT rope? And I ask that because an RMT rope is going to help. An RMT rope is like a soccer gym that you can store in your pocket or your gym bag, and you don't need. It's like one of the most effective tools to help soccer players develop timing, rhythm, balance, coordination, agility, as well as endurance. So if you're not using it, I mean, I noticed immediately it helped me improve my juggling, which helped improve my shooting, my ball striking, my passing, everything improved when I started using an RMT rope, and they're cheap. Or if you're lazy, just order one on Amazon. Search David Weck, W-E-C-K, 5-minute rope flow, and you're going to see, right, this is something that no soccer players are talking about, the benefits of RMT rope flow training. So I can't recommend it enough. And for $10 you can make one at your local hardware store. Get a soft piece of rope as long as you are tall, and you're going to be training smarter than any kids. You're going to be training smarter than a lot of players. And again, this is something I wish someone told me years ago, 25 years ago. Number 3, do you use, or do you own a kick trainer? Right? So you said you're doing some wall ball. Kick trainers can allow you to do wall ball, but from the convenience of your own home, and you don't need to go to a wall to get thousands of touches, right? Kick trainers are beautiful because they allow you to cram months of training into days or weeks, because they're hyper portable and they're fun, right? You could play some music while you're using it. They really help you develop your touch, right? Your first touch. So for those reasons, right, if you could include even a few minutes of kick trainer work into your play, I think you're going to really feel a benefit to using one of those. And they're, not even $25 for the cheapest one on Amazon, or you could make one yourself again. A size 1 ball, a length of rope from as long as your hip to your ankle, and then some duct tape, right? So you could even take a jump rope and attach a tennis ball to it, anything. So those would be my first big 3 suggestions. The 4th would be, if you're doing keepy ups, to use different size balls, right? Alternating different size balls is going to help you sharpen your touch. The sharper your touch, the more dangerous you're going to be on the field. So hopefully some of these questions might help you grow your game. So thanks for your time. Reach out with any questions. All right, thank you.